Can I just point out, right, we went to LA for a week, we're going for 3 days, and you've taken more here. Pants and diffusers, am I having the right day?
Obsessed.
Bloody hell, I filled my case with shorts.
Uh-oh.
Not any tops in there.
Excuse me, you're a right greedy bugger.
You're a gannet.
Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. It's Sunday. What are you doing picking your nose?
You told me that I had white from the eye cream on my nostrils, so I'm just picked it off.
It is packing day. We've decided we might go home tomorrow. So, this is what's happening so far today. I've got the runs, so I've just taken some diarrhea relief. I think Nick's poisoned me with his cooking.
5 times.
And I've got all the things that's going up the mountain with me.
Can I just point out, right, we went to LA for a week, we're going for 3 days, and you've taken more here.
So all that has got to fit in there.
Oh.
But just in case, I'm taking that, just in case it doesn't fit in there. But I have got pants and stuff in there as well, which obviously is not going up the mountain with me. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for these, my joggers.
This is our mess room, which we don't show you too much because...
It's a mess.
Well, we don't usually come in here that much because it's a mess.
Are these the one with the hole in?
Oh, do they need... turn them around again?
It's dust front wardrobe. Are these the ones with the hole in?
So anyway, we're going to go to the lockup because Nick didn't think to get his suitcase the other day when I got mine out. So we've got to go back and get it again. We're going to go to Sports Direct because we want some more of these socks, which are really nice, and get rid of all our old stuff. And I'm going to go to Next and get some more underwear because we need to start planning for spending more time at the apartment. So we're going to start stocking up on, you know, stuff like that, so we don't have to keep carrying things backwards and forwards. What are you doing?
Just moving things into one location until everything's spread across the entire lodge of all the stuff that we're taking home.
Mine's not. Mine's all in the back bedroom.
Just most of my yours.
What?
Those diffusers for your mum.
Well, we'll put it in the back bedroom.
No, I've put them in with my stuff on floor in there.
Okay.
And I've also got a spare one of these.
Yeah. For the apartment.
And it's there on the floor.
So Nick's got this. You said, is it definitely waterproof? Does it say in here?
Well, it's not gonna. You can't jump in a swimming pool with it on.
It doesn't say. Yeah, waterproof. Not water resistant. That's it.
Yeah, well, they're water resistant. If you get water down neck, you're gonna get wet.
So that's what you're going up a mountain in.
I'm taking them. I might not even carry it. If the weather's nice on the day, then I'll take an assessment.
Well, I'd take it up though because it's going to be different when you get to the top.
I'm gonna roll everything and put it in my bag. Don't be panicking.
Which bag? Which bag? Oh, you're taking that humongous bag, aren't you?
I'm taking my laptop bag because it stores the most stuff.
Right, we're at the lockup. We've got Nick's suitcase, hand luggage. Ooh, be careful with those.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we'll take the gin glasses out and use them, and then use this for maybe herbs or
This
something.
will be nice because at the apartment we're going for wood, grey, and white. Jack and Richard got us those for Christmas, but we've not been able to put them out yet. We're taking all the Christmas stuff over to the apartment, put it under the bed. We're taking some loo roll back, which Sazzle got us in lockdown.
Eventually we won't have the lockup.
Yeah, the plan is not to have the lockup and store all this at the one-bedroom apartment, but whether that works or not is to be seen. I'm glad we found that. We put it away for storage when we got all the Christmas stuff out, and because of lockdown we never got it back out. I really like that. Is it actually to do with the series?
No idea.
Because I've never seen Peaky Blinders.
I've never seen the series, so...
Yeah, that would be nice in the apartment, that.
Right,
let's go.
back to the car.
Right, the car's loaded with Disney baubles and Christmas stuff. It's getting exciting actually when I think about that because
Christmas?
Yeah, because it's September now, so it's only a couple of months and we'll be starting Vlogmas.
Oh no. We talked to Chris and Jen the other day, and Jen's already got the Halloween stuff on her doorstep.
Yeah, because...
Well, they don't call it Halloween because it isn't Halloween. They call it fall, but it's still pumpkins.
Yeah, because in America, I love that sense of community. They now it's fall, they do up like their doorways, like, what do you call it? Like, porch, that's it. So they've got like pumpkins out already.
Well, from now,
all the orange stuff to make it look like fall.
From now until January, they decorate the houses.
Yeah, because it'll be this.
Like 6 months of the year.
Then it'll be Thanksgiving, then it'll be Christmas.
And then they don't take them down till mid-January.
But it's nice, isn't it? That sense, rather than those British miserable sods who will be like...
That's true.
Halloween for one day and then that's it, it's over and done
Says
with.
You want to take Christmas tree down on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I must admit, once it's done with, that's it. I've had enough of it once it's done with. So anyway, what I was going to say is that we have decided to go to Scarborough because it's actually a little bit closer than Kingswood Retail Park. And there's a Next there.
That's the Sports Direct.
We want to get some new undie panties for taking to the apartment, and a Sports Direct. Nick wants some new, what is it?
More socks.
So, that's what we're doing.
And obviously, there's a lot more dining options in Scarborough.
Well, that's true.
The last time we came here, it was when we came back from Florida in January, wasn't it? And we had tea in January in that dock cafe upstairs.
Well, we'll find somewhere new to eat. Right, we're here. We've decided to park in the Brunswick shopping centre because apparently there's a free charger in here, so we've got to find it.
It's not free parking though.
We are not always keen on this car park.
It's really difficult
It's
to
very
navigate.
difficult to navigate. Not navigate, to get in and out, and look how close all the cars are. I mean, if you want to get in there, you've no chance. Well, it's not even a parking spot, but you know what I mean. Right, where's these...
Where's the up?
Yeah, but where's the chargers?
Where's the chargers? Where's the up?
Well, yeah, but the charger might be... I don't know where the chargers are. No. I can't see any spaces on there. Go up, go up. Right, we're back outside. We've gone into the completely wrong car park. So we're actually... Here we go. Here we go. We needed the Brunswick shopping centre car park.
And we went into the Palm Court.
I didn't vlog it, but I was running around that other car park, up and down, and looking for this pod point, so it should be on here.
Right, so we know it's indoors because we just looked at the pictures.
Yeah. For frig's sakes, they've got 2 parking charging stations, and they're both full.
Is that actually charging this left one here?
Yeah, she's plugged in.
No, it's not.
It is, it's plugged in, I can see it.
Well, that's green and that's red, so one of them's not.
Well, it's plugged in.
You can see the cable?
Yeah. Just looks like Parker.
Right, Lee's having a full-on paddy because with the only boxer shorts that they have, he doesn't like the greys. He'd rather get the blacks. So he wants all the blues in this pack that we're having to get that's got 8 in. And there's no other choice but to get really bright blue colours.
We could get all black.
They're hipsters. You look like you're a ballet dancer in them.
I like colourful underwear.
Well, they don't have any, unfortunately, in the A's. Fans and diffusers, am I having the right day?
Obsessed.
No, 2 are from my mum.
Don't ever use anything about me in my bags. Right. Nick's loading down with bags. I bought nothing. So we thought we'd come to Palm Court Hotel and see what the social distance is like. Because we really like the food here when we come to Scarborough.
You've made entrance, it says.
Okay.
This is a very nice place for an afternoon tea.
Very nice place.
We've never had afternoon tea.
Put your mask on.
Right, so we have been in here before. If you've watched our old vlogs, you'll probably recognise the place. But it's very swanky. They've got a grand piano playing, although there's nobody on it. It's just on a radio. Lee's currently perusing the menu. What are you having?
Poached. Oh no. I quite like the sound of crumpets with scrambled eggs and crispy bacon.
Well, I'm going to get Yorkshire ham, mustard and Parmesan cheese on a hot baguette.
But I'm just trying to be good.
I'll screw that. So this thing is an iron teapot that's been heated on a hot stove. So the teapot itself is scalding red hot, so the tea inside it never goes cold. Don't tell me you want one for lodge.
I could do
It weighs a ton.
exercises with that.
I think it's solid iron, but it's so hot to the touch. It never actually goes cold. I think they heat it on like a range or something like
I
that.
think I want to get a nice modern teapot. But where did we see that nice modern teapot?
It was
with your mum.
Willigarth.
Grey and silver, I liked it.
I quite like that actually, and I don't like teapots.
I thought we were going to be good today.
I was expecting a sandwich, not a deep fried cheese baguette.
So that's yours. And this is mine. Oh my god, look at all that butter. Look at all that butter. Which we're going to eat first then? I think we'll have this first because it's more savoury.
Well, go on.
And then this for dessert. We should have just got that one with Big Bad again.
Okay, so we devoured that. Well, we basically almost inhaled it. We were fighting over the root vegetable crisps, but the sandwich was absolutely amazing. It was basically a fried bread. It didn't have any mustard though, I didn't taste any mustard.
Could have just shared that.
Could have done. But Lee is now buttering the crumpets. Not super keen on crumpets, but given that the hotel's quite a snotty hotel.
They're not warm ones.
They're only like £3 that, wasn't it?
Right, that was beautiful. I love it in there. So it's that place, if you've ever come to Scarborough.
It was amazing.
Palm Court Hotel. It's so swanky and posh. but it's not posh
really.
price, is it? What is it? It was £15 for all that.
For 2 meals and 2 drinks.
Yeah, and it says in there that they're doing Eat Out to Help Out all the way through September as well, but not today because it's Sunday. So we're heading back to the car, but I'm just going to pop back into Next because I saw something that I wanted and I didn't get it, but then I thought I've got to go back and get it.
So we are.
So I'll show you when we're back at the lodge because it's so cute. Well, it's about time. It's about time you got that sorted.
There we go.
We got some bulbs from Pound Stretcher or Pound World or something.
£1 a pack.
Yeah, and Nick got some more of these from Gift Company. Of course, we needed some. And
Mum wants some.
we got some more Everlast socks. So the thing that I went back to buy.
Not the thing.
No, it's not the thing. The thing that I went back to buy. That's all. So you know that Hannah left Chris the Cactus or Chris the Succulent last week. Where we went into Next today. I saw this.
Wait a minute. It was me that said.
Yeah, Nick saw it, and the first thing he said when he saw it is, "Oh my God, it's Jen, the succulent," because of Jen's red, sparkly jacket. So I couldn't resist, and I couldn't not get Jen to go at the side of Chris. So we now have Chris and Jen the cactuses, or Chris and Jen the cacti. There we go. Or Chris and Jen the succulents. I don't really know the difference between a succulent and a cacti.
You did, you looked it up.
I'll have to Google it. Well, I have Googled it, but I still didn't understand the...
Right, that should work. You can turn that on now.
Those are from Next, by the way, if anybody fancied Chris and Jen in the house. There you go.
Now everybody can relax.
Everybody's OCD
Don't have to
can...
comment anymore. We've got 3 spares. 4 spares actually. No. 5 spares.
Whatever.
This lodge is an absolute mess. I said this lodge is an absolute mess. It's all your stuff.
What do you mean?
All your stuff everywhere. Hats, money. Well, money's not yours. Hats, games that you got out last night for the Zoom party, and this is mine here. I've actually used my geocaching tag, and I can get it to focus. My geocaching tag, using some clear silicone sealant to actually fix our parcel shelf, our fridge shelf. So I've just got to wait for that to dry because it smells of vinegar at the minute because of the sealant. And hopefully that saves us 30 quid having to buy a new one. Lee's just been to sleep, he's just woke up, hence why he looks like a slapped ass. And we're about to pack our bags for Snowdon, aren't we?
Half an hour, might have a coffee, and then I'm going to start packing my bag for Snowdon.
Can I
have packed 1? I am taking 2 though.
Can I have a cup of tea, please?
I suppose. Are you packed?
Yep.
Are you done?
I'm going to take 3 pairs of shorts and a couple of like the shorts that I wear on an evening, like my pyjama shorts, and I'm going to leave them at the apartment.
Okay.
We're starting to revert what we undid before lockdown, aren't we?
What do you mean? Well, we've got to now. We've got
rid of
an
all the other
apartment.
stuff.
I'll take my what do you call it? 2. My hanging around the house stuff, and I'll take
I've got 2 hanging around the house stuff.
hanging around the house. That'll
In
do.
fact, they can go with bin.
What?
In fact, no, I can paint in them. I can paint in them. Well, I'll fill my case with shorts.
Uh-oh.
Not any tops in there.
Look, you've got another side.
That's full.
I think
Of keks. I'm cold.
I'm a little cold, I've had to put my hoodie on.
It's 23 degrees. It said it was 24, but I think the thermostat has got to be wrong. There's no way it's 24 degrees in here.
Just had a nice couple of hours chilling out together.
We've done nothing. You've had an nana nap.
Well, we've packed the stuff as well.
Oh yeah, we've packed the stuff.
I've had a nana nap. I felt a bit low today, so I've just
Well, you had shits this morning, so you're going to do?
had a couple of hours now. But I'm a bit peckish now though.
Right then, butternut squash curry. What?
Not sure curry's good for when you've got diarrhea.
Who's come up with this theory?
Well,
That's listening to your mother.
don't be silly. Curries give you shit sometimes.
No, they don't. Only
Spicy.
Vindaloos give you the shits. A flavoured curry does not mean that you're going to crap through the eye of a needle.
Shout me when it's ready.
Let's have a look at what's going off.
It's just a really basic butternut squash curry.
Is that the curry sauce then?
Yeah.
And some rice in there?
No, that's pasta.
Give me that here.
Wait.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Roasted butternut squash curry with fluffy rice.
I've just told you that.
Oh, so there's actually no... Oh, North Indian style curry powder. I was just looking for the curry.
Yeah,
spices.
It's not spices, it's flavours. Let's hope this don't give you shits.
Oh, very nice. It looks very nice, actually. It's bubbling and gurgling away.
Oh, you need to turn it off, it's going to burn.
Yeah. Oh, you've got it all about handles as well.
I know. That when we come back from Snowdon, the lodge needs to be given a good scrubbing.
Does it now? Looks nice, I must say. Looks like baby food.
Well,
Like a korma or something. I'm hoping it tastes like that.
Sour cream and North Indian curry powder.
Let's eat. I was going to say let's play, because I was thinking about that game, which we will definitely play tonight after we've had our food. Right, we're finally going to play this game. What do you think to the HelloFresh meal, first of all?
It was more like a korma.
I would have preferred it to have been more like
It needed
korma.
coconut,
Yeah.
which it didn't have. It had sour cream only. It needed some desiccated coconut, and it needed a little bit of salt and a little bit more curry powder, and it would have been nice.
So we're going to play this game.
We have played it before.
Quiz, but we've not played it since last year.
Yeah.
So if you joined us this year, you will never seen it.
It's a bit like Mr. and Mrs. Have you seen Mr. and Mrs.? But it's Mr. and Mr.
So we both have a paddle which has me and you on it. So let me get comfy because I'm not comfy. So I'll ask a question and then we have to say what we think. Okay. Which of us is more likely to get themselves fired from a job? Well,
You?
yeah, probably. I don't know. Neither of us have been fired from a job, though, have they?
No, it didn't say which of you been fired. It says which of you are
Most
likely to be.
Yeah, but
Well, I want me to keep my gob shut.
no, but you're always very, very, very professional at work, so I wouldn't imagine you being fired.
No,
Bit hard one,
but,
that.
no, but I wouldn't hold back.
Which of us is the bigger party animal?
Me.
I'm in bed by 10, as everybody knows.
Yeah, he called the Zoom. He ended the Zoom call yesterday. Wanted to go to bed, and they were all saying, "Is it time for bed, Lee?" See straight through you.
Well, our patrons know me well.
Next question.
Which of us is more likely to win a reality TV show competition?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a daft question.
I'd probably say me.
So would I.
No, well, you said you.
I've said me.
Yeah, so you think you'd win a reality
Yeah.
TV?
And you think you would?
Yeah, but I think people would get annoyed with you, so they'd vote you off.
Yeah, but people like to be annoyed. When it's like when they watch like Nasty Nick on Big Brother, everybody hated him, but they love watching him anyway.
Oh, nobody hates you.
We have viewers that comment on our YouTube that are just like that. They absolutely hate it, but they can't stop themselves. They love it. Battery's going.
Oh, for freak's sake, just when I got myself comfy.
Right, we're back.
Which of us is more likely to send a text to the wrong person?
I've done it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have I ever done it? Well, I'll have to say you then, because I don't think I've actually done it.
I've done it.
Is it one that you can explain or not?
It was to a group chat, and the person who I sent it about was in the group chat.
Well,
Can you remember what it was?
no.
I'll tell you later.
Which of us is more likely to check their phone during a date? Definitely
Stuff.
you.
We were sat having that meal today, and he said to me,
Excuse me.
wait a minute, you get stuff.
It's the other way around.
You said to me...
I said, should we just stay off his phones and have a nice conversation?
He
2
didn't.
minutes later,
No.
Nick was on
That's
his
not
phone.
what you said. You said, well, let's try and be on his phones a lot less. I looked over. Wait a minute. Just a minute.
Lies.
Just a minute.
It's the other way around.
You lies! I'm sure we caught it on the blog anyway.
Which of us is more likely to pull a sickie? I would probably say me.
I pulled a sickie. In fact, I'll tell you the story about a sickie because I can't get fired for it now. Shall I tell that story?
I don't know what story it is.
I basically once pretended to hurt my foot, and to keep up the pretense, I put a pebble in my shoe, and I walked around with a pebble in my shoe for 3 days. I got a week off for it.
Which of us is more likely to sign up to run a marathon? Definitely not me. Which of us is more likely to cause a scene in public? Everybody that watches this could answer that
I
question.
don't cause a scene in public, I just don't hold back.
Which of us is more likely to end up in a viral YouTube video? You'd be like kicking off at top of Snowdon or something and you'll be on TikTok. Which of us is more photogenic?
Piss off.
Which of us is more likely to kill a houseplant?
Get stuffed. every plant we've ever had. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I'll let you have that. He's killed every plant we've ever had. Chris and Jen will be dead in a month.
He's on about the cactus.
The cactuses.
The cacti. The succulents.
Succulents.
Which of us is the bigger quilt hogger? I have to agree with that, yeah.
He doesn't just hug the quilt. If that's the bed, Lee lays head there, legs there, and I have this triangle.
Which of us has better table manners? Definitely me. Definitely.
Why? You're likely to sit on
Because you don't have any manners.
You're likely
whatsoever.
to sit on your phone.
Which of us is more likely to lock themselves out of the house? No, I never have done though, I don't think. Can't remember.
No, but you're likely to.
Which of us is more
You burnt
likely
mince last week. Put it on a pan. You're more likely to burn the house down than lock it out.
That was your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Which of us is more likely to watch an episode of a TV show without the other person? Definitely me. I binge watch on Netflix.
I can't binge watch because if I watch 3 episodes of anything, I start to have psychotic sleep about it. But you can watch an entire series and then go to sleep and forget all about it. I can't.
Which of us has the better taste in music? Me. Oh, thank you. I agree.
Well, yeah, but I'm not exactly musical, am I? But the crap that you listen to is not taste. It's better taste, but it's not taste.
Which of us has the worst sense of direction?
Just in case you didn't see that, Lee can get lost in his hometown.
I get it from my mum. My mum's like that. Hi, mum.
Like a dead sparrow.
My mum's very, doesn't know where she is when she's left her on the street.
Lee will actually just ignore the sat-nav and still get lost.
Which of us is more likely to get a parking ticket? I would say you, actually.
No.
We've only ever had one parking ticket, and we remember when we went out in Leeds, we went to the Jamie Oliver restaurant, and we came back.
And his friends that were with say, oh, you can park there, it's fine.
It was his friend's fault. They were like, you're fine there, you're fine there. We were like, sure. And we were like, yeah, yeah. Never came back with a parking
And they never offered to pay for it.
Which of us has the weirder celebrity crush? Weirder? Who?
Madonna, Kylie, Ruby Wax, Lady Gaga. They're all weird.
They're not crushes, you fool.
Wait a minute, you told me that if you have dreams. You have dreams about your Madonna.
That doesn't
That's
mean
a
I have a
crush.
crush on Madonna. It means who do you like fancy? But I don't fancy weird people.
Madonna's weird.
I don't fancy Madonna, for God's sake.
Well, what does it mean then?
Crush? Like who are you attracted to?
Oh, Chris Pratt then.
That's not the question.
What's the question?
Which of us has the weirder celebrity crush? No, well, who?
I've no idea, but I ain't got any weird ones, so it must be you.
I'm trying to think if Nick's told me he likes somebody that I don't like.
That skinny one from Umbrella Academy.
He's alright. What's he called then? Can't remember.
No idea.
Which of us is more
Number 5?
likely to win an eating contest? Piss off!
Get stuff. Excuse me.
You're a right greedy bugger!
You're a gannet.
Everybody
Kick you
knows
up.
that.
Take
We went into that place today, and I said, look, I'm just going to get a snack, so I'll have some crumpets.
I'd already told him what I were having.
Nick were like,
No.
I'm just going to have this cheese sandwich.
I told
this
you.
toasted, fat-ridden cheese sandwich.
It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't toasted. It was deep fat fried.
Well, there you go.
But I'd chosen what I wanted, and you decided to have crumpets on top. We could have shared.
We'll do one more.
Well then.
Which of us is more likely to give all their money to charity? I was very into charity when I was younger, and I still am. There's lots of stuff I do in the background that I don't publish, because I think that sometimes is...
We don't subscribe to Cats Protection and
No.
all that.
I think sometimes...
Like, sponsor a budgie.
I think, well, I saw one other day though, I think it was sponsoring a guide dog, I quite like that. I do things in the background, I sometimes think you don't have to shout about charity, even though obviously we're doing the sun walk, but I like to do things in the background, just on my own. One more. Which of us is more likely to cancel plans in order to stay at home?
Definitely. Lee is a creature of habit.
Yeah, I like my... No,
Yes,
not
you
a
are.
creature of habit.
You
I
are.
like my home comfort.
You are a creature of habit. If we were going out with someone tonight, you would be saying, "Oh, can we not cancel?"
No, I wouldn't cancel,
But
but
when you go, then you love it.
I wouldn't cancel though, because I don't cancel on people. But yeah, I prefer cozy.
I'll give you an
nights.
example. Right, so when we went to Beverley the other day, I said, we need to do something different, eat somewhere different, see something different. We walked through town, he tried to stop at Costa, Caffè Nero and Starbucks. And I said, no, keep moving, we'll find somewhere closer to that Coronation Garden And it turned out to be fantastic, didn't
We'll
it?
do some more of these tomorrow because I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Right, it's about half an hour later since we did the game, and I'm just tucking into one of these bars that you got from B&M.
B&M, I think it was. Yeah.
They're absolutely gorgeous. They're called Skinny Whips, and it's like nugget or nougat or nougat, and it's absolutely.
I call it nugget.
I call it nugget, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a chewy chocolate bar, isn't it?
They're really, really nice actually.
99 calories.
Oh, well,
99 pence.
I think they were 99 pence too.
Pretty expensive.
I'm just looking on Instagram for some ideas for the apartment.
It's some hours later now.
It's time for Nick to go to bed.
It's only 9:30. You're moaning that you're more tired than me.
Tired, but I'm enjoying this program I'm watching. I found on Netflix.
That's why I'm going to bed.
Let me see what it's called.
High Score.
Oh, it's called High Score, yeah.
Series 1, Episode 1, Boom and Bust. It's about Atari and Space Invaders, which I had as a kid, but never really got into computer games. Not like Lee.
I like video games. I always have done. I had an Atari 2600 as my first console, and then I've had probably every console that's been around afterwards. You had a Sega Saturn once.
I sent it back. I got it from catalogue and sent it back. I had an Atari, I had a Spectrum, I had a ZX Spectrum, 48K with the rubber keys.
Me too.
And I had about 100 games for it, and I used to love it, especially Alchemist. The game Alchemist.
I
and Manic Miner.
Also did all that, but I carried on my love of video games until this very day.
I went from computer games to a little bit of programming, and then went and did IT as a job, eventually.
So we think we're all ready now, aren't we, to go home probably tomorrow?
We're packed. We need to cut his hair tomorrow.
Oh, God.
So we don't have to traipse the scissors across there. I must say, I do love my curtains. They look so good. Anyway, so yeah, we've got to cut his hair in the morning.
And then we think we're heading home. We've got a few calls to make about some issues about the thing.
The thing.
Just to see how it's progressing. And then we think we're nipping home.
Thing movement. We've got thing movement.
We think we're nipping home for the week. It's my birthday this week. Although we don't really do birthdays anymore.
No. That's a good job because I haven't got you.
After so many years, you kind of think, well, we just buy things when we want to. So.
I've got you some socks today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And some pants.
Thank you. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. And we appreciate and thank you all for watching and dropping us a comment. And we'll see you tomorrow when we think we are heading home.
We don't think we are.
Bye.
We think, anyway. Bye.